Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here and welcome back to Aspera. Just logged in, haven't had any prompts of anything too amazing. We have 2 years worth of research to do for the thermal plant, running it just under our full complement of people. Things are definitely a lot better since we got the Hyperloop system up and running, although we are still struggling with gases, etc. The CO2 is now, as it says, down below the flammable level. And we're getting closer and closer to getting this last Hyperloop terminal, and hopefully we'll be able to link these two. And I'm not going to put anything in between. If we can link between these as they are, fantastic. We'll be able to transfer materials everywhere. Looking at this, kind of trying to keep an overview on what we're producing. We do still have a lot of materials here. There's a lot of chemicals up in this area, which I don't know if I want to push to that area. Still got a few things around here to pick up, so water and aluminium, etc. So we still have resources available. How are these nitrite ones going? 420. If I move this glass plant, which I did, I built another glass plant here. I could potentially ditch this one and then build the nitrate thing there. That's on fire, everyone. Does someone want to put it out? We got nitrate one there, but it's kind of stuck behind a wind farm. So I could, maybe move some stuff around, build another wind farm. Let's do that anyway. A little bit of optimization, right? We'll do this, and then I'll get rid of this one. We can probably just, let's just do it anyway. And then do that. Right, so that fixed that one up. And hopefully we can continue on our path to getting breathable atmosphere. This is dropping relatively slowly now. And I guess it literally just comes back to every time a ship lands. Let's change this to 100 months. So it does drop. The overall total pressure raises, but the amount of oxygen percentage drops because of the total pressure is raising. That's the long and short here. We're at 47 and 52. It's still going to take a while to get down below 30. And then we need the magnetosphere up and running. It's the magnetic shield. We don't have that one ready to go yet. We're doing the Martian Defense Network. Magnetic shield is another research we're going to have to push towards, I'd say. So, nitrogen import should be happening still. Yep, again, as always, waiting for resources. Again, yeah, the game now... I don't know if I should have had this defense network up and running. I don't know what's going to happen when it finally triggers. We're going to stumble across that as it happens, but until it does happen, we're at an impasse. Let's drop you somewhere in here. Cool. Let's get some power going. We've got power in this whole area now. Maintenance can be somewhere in the middle. You can have a silicon mine, you can have a chemical plant, and we're linked. Again, power should be good once it all gets hooked up. And then we'll hook these two together, and we've got a few other things around here we can do. That. Why not, right? More resources. Do want to prioritize these things. Things are coming. Things are moving relatively well. I've got a few more water plants down here. Water seems okay. Chemicals are dropping. Where else can I get some chemicals from? I did have a few areas locally, but not a lot. I think we're very much burning through our things. But that's alright. Alright, so this has still got 26 months, and it's still got a few things to go. I better grab my notepad. And I don't have a pen. Someone stole it off my desk. That's just rude. So that's going to be even harder. So I guess that's when technology comes into play. Notes on my phone. Alright, so we'll put maybe a couple of high-speed sections in this one. We'll see how it goes, but if I can find the notes app on my phone, I mean, that's everyone's favourite thing to lose, right? Oh my. Nothing is where it's meant to be. Oh well. Them's the breaks. Yeah, so we are at the point of just waiting. I mean, we've been at that point for a while now. And hoping that things hurry up. And I did try to speed this up. I probably could open up this last one. No, not that button, that button. No, I normally do that. So let's open up the last one of them. That's gone. That can be destroyed. Again, base cleanup. Oh, wow. Gone through a uranium mine now. I can go. So yeah, high speed section it is, I guess. So I'll see you in a few moments. Alrighty, thermal plant time. That wasn't too bad in terms of timing. Right, so thermal plants, so we can now extract power from underground heat source and supplies it to the grid. Awesome. Let's see what we got. Superior factories, no space. Space elevator, magnetic dipole shield. We need to get to here. Dome colony. Engineered animals, open cities. I mean, we're going to need to get to this area, but like, and this actually 2,500 won't take long. Let's see around here. Oh, I'm gonna just ignore that one. Fusion plant can wait. Area factories can wait. So it's either we do this one or let's just knock off this unlock. Give us an extra 1,000. That should take 9 months. That's a fairly quick one. You can see that this is now built, but we're waiting on power. And if I don't know how 8 times speed is fairly quick, but you know, I have set this so that this will link. These guys are pumping in the material on this side. Maybe that's enough. This has a whole bunch of stuff coming towards it, but looks like it's steel. Yeah, and I don't know if you need. You know, I don't know if it needs the materials on both ends, if that makes sense. This one's about to have all of its steel. But does it then need to wait for the other end to get its material? I haven't watched this.
Adapting biological systems from Earth to Mars is a real challenge. Life is adaptable, but slow.
Okay. Thanks, Amy. Oh, no, it just needs materials from one end. Cool. So we've now got a link. We are now linked between the two, you know, pretty much across the planet. We now can have material. Look at it flowing through, pumping out. Look at all the food coming back, and Are we not linked here? Oh, we're not linked here. Ah, that was silly, because I didn't do that. This one's built. Link him up to both them. And that would make sense, right? Let's get these other things linked. So yeah, it's transporting here, then slow traveling through here because I haven't connected the hyperloop there. That's a derp. Look at all this food flying across. Like, I don't have any people on this side, so oh, yeah, we've got one. We've got the one research outpost here. Other than that, everything else over here is being generated for the sake of being generated. And so that's cool. They can... Oh, look, here's all our thermal stuff. Okay, so what does this do? So a thermal plant puts out 200 megawatts. Extracts power from, again, heat source, consumption. I mean, we can build one and see what we get. Like, I mean, it's not super expensive. I don't know if it's going to cool off the planet. Is it only certain areas that have it, or is it just everywhere now? Okay, cool. So this is a colder area. I don't see any of the heat stuff here. You can go. Yeah, maybe it is only in certain areas. You're done. There's a fair bit of heat here. Not a ton elsewhere. That carbon mine is dead. This silicon mine is dead. Not as needed to have the link because they can cut across here. Get water going. I don't know whether that's covered by... Oh, it's covered by maintenance. It's cool. Alright, so that's up. Running at 200 megawatts. There you go, everyone. Power shouldn't be too big a problem. It looks like it is only particular areas that have the heat. So that makes... That's your point of difference there then. Only certain areas and have the heat sources. Alright, so luckily we are in an area where we can build them. But yeah, it's not the be all and end all of power. What was that? It's like a shadow of the thing, the elevator. Blank on what it was called. Alright, so Biotech 3 should unlock in a second. Like now. So we can... Superior colonies, dome colonies, bioengineered cyanobacteria. Introduce genetically altered bacteria into the oceans. See, I don't need this stuff anymore. I've got plenty of O2. Too much O2. Animals. Plants. I mean, let's do this one because it's only the 2,500, and again it should be, I won't say 16 months because we've dropped off a little. Not sure why power would be fluctuating. Dropped off a little on the colonies. Just empty these out. Not operative. Oh, this must be a new one. Oh, I think I queued these up. Last episode before. I can't remember. Good. Producing water. Oh, there's a thermal one right there. Look at that. Right, let's check in on our other areas here. So this is all up and running. Look at all the materials just being sent to storage or transported. And yes, I like good having the link here. You know what, that carbon mine can go. Awesome. I guess it might be time for another cut soon. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's check in really quickly on our stuff out here. So the defense network.
Larger colonies will allow for efficient use of space and resources, but it will require a better supply chain.
Thanks, Amy. We're at 8 of 20. Just smashing the iron in. And greenhouse gases are coming in. That's good. More colonists. Nitrogen and what's this one? Ice. So all of them are being used. So once we can get this done, which again is a feat in itself, there's a few other things we need to get moving. Awesome. Alrighty, another cut time. I'll see you shortly. Alrighty. So again, short little bit there. That was only a couple of minutes. Let's have a look. Okay. This is going to take a long time, but this is something we need. So I think we probably... And we've got superior colonies I can probably do... Takes 15 and 15, but gives 300. This takes 10 and 10 and gives up to 150 research. Okay. That's like double for only an extra 5. I don't know, 10,000. Whereas the one we actually needs 25,000, then and then we need to do 50, so it's a lot. Let's do it. It's going to be a while. Let's have a look at these colonies though. Maybe we can upgrade one and see what it does. One of my more central ones, probably like this one. Pretty full. We upgrade it. Do this. See what it says. Shouldn't take too long. The materials should be around. Literally got all the materials ready. Just needs one aluminium or aluminum. There it is. Grading. Boom. It can hold 500 people, but it requires 10 of each. So we're going from producing 77-ish to producing 200. So once it's up and running and we actually get the materials in there and the people in there, let's prioritize it up. It gets all its food and water it needs. And we'll get it to actually operate. Probably need a couple more food factories, don't I? Food is the problem. Got 112 people leaving. Really? Don't do that, everyone. I need your input. I mean, I could probably pause one of these again. Its efficiency's terrible, this one. Yeah, it's a lot of food to require. And I probably need to have the colonies right near one of these now. Near the Hyperloop terminals to bring things in super quick. Another food factory here. You're in advanced as well. But it's not near a terminal, so it takes time. So having this here, probably good. But then having the colonies near it. Having one right near the colonies. Can we squeeze one in here? Let's do that. It's going to be a bit weird. The whole aim of this now is to get the materials to where I need them as quick as possible. Yeah, potentially takes a year. We're getting, because we don't have a lot of people in here. More people, the faster that'll go. Not sure how quickly people will move here, but comes a chunk. Didn't really go too far. 98% efficiency. Decent. $6 years for space. And then the next one's double that, right? We're looking at 12 years. Atmosphere. Probably get there before that. Can you empty that out? Alright. So, yes, it's cut time again. And we'll work out where we're at and what we require. And I'll be back shortly. Alrighty. Looking at the time and trying to work out what we've actually recorded so far. Let's hit tech tree. Magnetic dipole shield is going to take quite a while. Let's see, 6 years. Actually, it's pretty good. I'm going to try and work out exactly how long of a cut that just was. But it was about 3 minutes for you guys. So we're still looking at this is me doing maths, right? Trying to work out whether my episode length is the right length at the moment, because so far I've been recording for about 54 minutes. This was the research that we were doing down here. Another day of exploration, another discovery. We came across the remains of the Mars 2 lander near the Hellespontus Mons area. The spacecraft was the first man-made object to reach Mars, so it's quite surreal to stand next to it. It's well known that the lander's parachute failed to be deployed during the EDL phase, crashed on the surface in 1971, where we found it. Now, it's pretty full-on to think that we, as a human species, dropped probes onto Mars in the 70s. Meanwhile, we were still trying to, make it to the moon and all that sort of stuff, but dropping probes to Mars, impressive. And the fact that we were able to get data that far, or, it would take ages, but so let's just oh my calculator action today is fantastic. So we're still looking at I think we're getting pretty close to our wrapping up point, and without me like sitting here and trying to wrap things around in my head, we're getting there. So if I waffle on for like 6 minutes, it'll be an episode length. That's cool. Whoop, wrong button. We'll start setting up, and we are so close. Look, we're at 37%. I reckon I was thinking it was going to be this episode, but it seems like we're very reliant on those deliveries from the other planets. So we're currently at 37.39% oxygen, and we've come, from like up here somewhere. So definitely next episode we'll hit the oxygen target. We will probably not hit defense network. Oh no, we'll hit the defense network in the next episode as well, especially if I have to do the long cut, high speed stuff that I've been in this one. It's obviously 20 lots of 100. It's a lot of iron to be pumping into there, and making sure that we have all the materials for those things is, as I said earlier, going to become harder and harder. Did make some changes around here and there, and trying to, still pick up the resources we need and have everything transported around. I don't understand why some of the things are doing some of the weird stuff that they're doing. Like especially this one here, we were getting stuff delivered to here, and then it would slow transport across here and then into there and then go. I'm like, I don't understand why it was doing that. I probably don't need this link through here, depending on what I'm waiting for here, honestly, is the scanner to pick up this area. Because if there is some good stuff in here, then I'll leave it. But if there's no good stuff in here, there's no point in me doing this. So what I might actually do, let's put another scanner here, and then we'll try and pick up this area and start I guess exploiting the area. But definitely need more and more resources. As you can see in these storages, I've got quite an array of things stored, and each of these hold 1200. They've all got lots of parts, to different bits and pieces, ready to be pushed around the map. This is working quite well. We are getting fairly decent output out of here, and again, you know, the fact that we're doing 327 a month and something with 50,000 points is only saying 6 years, when I was expecting it to be 12 years, is a win in itself. Let's in that one. Very slowly getting rid of these biodomes. I don't believe I need them. Yeah, so again, back to slow cleanup. I can go. We start to... I don't know if I need to pull back from here. Don't think you can link, can you? You're too far away. So as things slowly decline, we can remove them, because I think all this area is scanned. Yeah, so I'm not going to get any extra in this area, so there's no point in doing anything too over the top. We'll still need to... Oh, that's in an area, cool. It's in power area. We just need to link it somehow. Alright, so they'll deconstruct stuff, and it's an evolving thing. Got water going here now. That's where the Mars 2 rover was. Can't put thermal plants out on the ice. Would love to put these out here, but flood zone, underwater. Underwater. So we do have thermal power in this area, just a little bit. Thermal plant. Very nice. Alrighty, well, I guess wrapping up point, down to 36%. 6 years to go on the research. Next episode, we'll hopefully hit those couple of milestones, and we'll get the next big project, and I mean big project, underway, and get pushed towards endgame.
This will be the greatest engineering project in history. A majestic finale to the terraforming of Mars. The creation of a magnetosphere.
Exactly. Ooh, look at that. That one's gone too. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Gonna wrap up here. Hope you enjoyed. We'll pick it up in the next episode. Oh, just outside. Can I? Sometimes this is such a finicky thing to try and get block in. Alright, yeah, pick it up in the next episode. I'll see you then. Comments down below as always. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.